Hello everyone, welcome to the Love to Live Healthy show with author and weight loss specialist Josephine Fitzpatrick. Our focus is weight loss and losing it with healthy and clean living. Join us every week to hear answers to questions from our clients all over the world who text and email thousands of weight loss questions daily. Listen and learn how Josephine answers questions to help you lose weight, eat healthy, and feel great.
Welcome to Love to Live Healthy. I'm Josephine Fitzpatrick, and welcome to our second episode of our YouTube podcast. I'm super excited. I want to thank everyone for all the positive feedback on the first one. I absolutely love to be on this journey with you. I love to share the knowledge. I love to help you love to live healthy, to lose weight, feel great. So I'm excited to be here with you, and I love that you love it, okay? So what are we going to talk about today? Well, we're going to talk about staycations, vacations, and holidays, and how to get through them and not ruin all the hard work we've done up until this point. So let's talk about, first, we know it takes 6 on-program days to lose weight, and we have our one cheat day. Now, that is on a general week where we're just going through the motions and doing the right things and feeling great and losing weight every week. But now you have holidays coming into the equation, and we have people who are doing staycation, and we have a lot of people going away, which is so wonderful that the world is beginning to open up again. So fabulous, right? Happy things to look forward to. Well, whether you're going on a vacation or a staycation, or you're just trying to figure out how to get through the holidays, let's go through the first thing we have to think about. We have 3 types of days. We have a maintain day, and basically that is where you're taking in as much as your body currently needs to stay where it is. Then we have weight loss days, and that's where we're taking in less than what we need so we can lose weight. And then, of course, we have weight gain days, and we all know what that is, and we don't want any part of them, but they do happen, and that's when we're taking in more than what we need, okay? And really, what you have to decide is how you want to get through what you're doing. And so let's talk about holidays first, okay? So if you're just going through a holiday weekend, or just say Passover, Easter, and you're thinking, I'm going to be great all week, I just am going to do my holiday, but Passover, I really celebrate the first 2 nights. So if that's the case for you, you really want to split your cheat day, and you're going to be on program all day and only do dinner and drinks or dinner and desserts off for the 2 days, okay? That will help you maintain the week. You will not lose, because once you split the day, you no longer have those 6 days. So you just have to be okay with that you're going to maintain. If you choose to do 1 day and you say, you know what, I'm only going to cheat the 1 day, whether it's Passover or Easter, I'm going to be on program all week, well, then you're just doing what you normally do, and you're going to lose weight that week. Fantastic, right? What if you're doing vacation or staycations? This is where the real issues become involved. So let's talk about vacation or staycation. Doesn't really matter, because either way, really what matters is that you have what you need available to you. What your plan is what you're going to follow through. And that's why we always say plan, prepare, follow through. That's really important, because you want to know what you're doing before you go into it, okay? So going away, what are you going to do? Are you going to go into it thinking, I'm going to maintain this week, or I still want to lose? Very hard to lose on vacation, but very doable. You know, sometimes we're just so motivated about where we are. So say you're going to a beach, Florida, Aruba, Bahamas, wherever you currently are, and you're going someplace warmer. You're going to be putting on summer clothes. You're going to be in bathing suits, possibly. You know, you're going to want to feel your best. So you may want to stay with the 1 day and the 6 days on program, 1 day off program. Now, I tend to do that a lot, and I'll tell you why. I do it because I want to feel good throughout the vacation. You know, you're in lighter clothes, bathing suits, shorts, dresses. You know, you want to feel good. And I know I want to feel good when I'm on vacation. I don't want to go into it thinking I'm on vacation, I'm just going to eat whatever I want, because I'm not going to feel good if I do that, right? So I usually stay on program. Wherever we're going to eat, whether it's breakfast and I do egg whites, or I do a yogurt, or it's a lunch and I'm doing salad, or dinner and I get a nice clean piece of fish or chicken, I'm perfectly happy with that. And what I do is throughout the week, I decide, oh, what do I really want to cheat on? You know, I love pancakes, so I definitely am going to do that at the end of the week. Or I saw this really delicious pasta meal that I want to try, so I'm going to do that at the end of the week. And I always save what I want for the end of the week, because if it's right before I'm going home, I can deal with that. I'll, have my cheats. If I feel a little bloated or I feel a little heavier, I'm fine because I'm leaving like the next day. And when I save it for the end of the week, it helps me stay on all week long because one, I feel good. I feel good in my clothes. Yes, the temptation is there, but knowing that I'm going to have it before I leave, it helps a lot. So that's a really good tip. If you want to do this 6 days on, 1 day off, save it for the end of the week. Because if you cheat in the beginning of the week, first of all, while you're there, you're going to feel a little bloated. And of course, once we feel bloated, that mentally gets us and we start to feel like, oh, I already feel this way, so I'll just do it again, or I'll have more, or, you just get mentally weaker. So you don't want to do that. So stay on your program for the 6 days. Have it at the end of the week before you leave. This way you can see what you want throughout the week and decide what you really want to cheat on and what looked delicious and, and go with that. And then this way, right before you leave, you do it. Great. That's what I normally do because that's how I feel my best. But there are other options. Now, say you think to yourself, well, you know what? I want to enjoy throughout. I don't want to feel restricted. I'm restricted all year long when I'm trying to live healthy. That's another great point, and that's another great option. So what do? Basically, you will go through the week and you will try to keep at least 2 of the meals of the day on program and only cheat one. Like, so say you did dinner and dessert, or maybe you did a big breakfast, and you do that every day. So you don't have a cheat before you go, and you don't have a cheat when you get home. That week, you're basically going to go through the day and only cheat on what you really feel like. So maybe one day you feel like ice cream. Maybe one day you feel like having drinks. Think about what you want and what you really want to cheat on. Don't just cheat to cheat, okay? We never eat to eat, and we never want to cheat to cheat. So, and what that means is if you're at a restaurant and you can get a really nice, clean piece of fish, get it. Don't just get a fish that's, covered in fattening sauces and, dressings, and if you don't need it, because you want to save that and you want to really, don't get yourself to a point where you're just doing it to do it because you're on vacation and I'm on vacation, so who cares? Don't do that to yourself. When you can get something clean on program, do it. It's going to make a big difference in your week. So you really want to go through to have a maintained week, okay? Not lose weight, not gain weight, to have a maintained week. You want to go through each day and kind of pick like one meal and one dessert, or one meal and drinks, or one meal and a snack, whatever it is, and that's what you're going to cheat on. Okay, the rest of the day you want to stay on program. So say Monday, you may say, we're going to a really nice pasta Italian place tonight, so I'm going to get pasta for dinner. So I'm going to have my egg whites for breakfast, and I'm going to have my grilled chicken for lunch, and then I'll do my pasta dinner and my cheat dinner, and a glass of wine. So that'll be my cheat for the day. The next day you may say, you know what, we're at the pool, I'm going to do nachos and guac, and I'm just gonna enjoy that, and I'm gonna do dessert. So choose what you're doing each day and just think about the other meals that you want to be on program. Clean meals, weight loss meals, that's what you want to think about. So this way you're not cheating all day long. Okay, if you do that every day, you come home, you do not have a cheat day, you do not weigh, you wait a week until you're on program for the whole week again, and then you weigh in and you do your weight and you see where you're at, and you should be at that point either a maintain or a loss, because that'll be a week later. Okay, so that's your second option. Now, what we don't want to do is we don't want to go through a vacation and say, oh, I'm on vacation, I'm going to do what I want, I'm going to eat what I want, because I'm telling you, immediately you will not only not feel good, you will eventually gain weight, and you don't want to do that. You've worked so hard. And yes, we could say, oh, well, I'll lose it. I'm always restricted, but why go into everyday cheating? And I'm going to tell you what happens. And I get messages from clients all the time midweek, and it's always the same thing when they're on vacation or staycation. I've been, eating everything. I'm out of control. I feel horrible. I can't wait to go home and start eating on program again. And it's Wednesday. And I think to myself, well, why did you do that? Because now you're trying to rush your vacation over. And let's face it, we know when you get to that point where you're in a beach, or you're in a bathing suit, or you're in summer clothes and you're feeling like that, well, I am sure the people around you are not happy either because you're feeling like that. And when we start to get like that and we start to feel uncomfortable and we're not happy and we don't want to get dressed and we just feel like we can't wait to get home, not a good feeling, not a good vacation, not a good memory. So you want to really enjoy your vacation. Don't get to that point. Don't do that to yourself, okay? Really, if that happens and you start to find yourself getting a little out of control and it's Monday or Tuesday and you're like, oh, I'm starting to eat, take a step back. And this is what I would normally tell a client when they text me on a Wednesday. I'd say, first of all, you're ruining your vacation for yourself and your family. You're already rushing it. You can't wait to get home to your own program. I'm sure they can't wait to get home because they don't want to be around you anymore. So don't do that. What you want to do is take a step back and say, okay, let me just reset. I'm going to finish out the week on program clean. In a day or two, you're going to feel so much better and you're going to start to enjoy yourself again, okay? Or just go to eating one off meal a day, one cheat meal a day, and really be careful of the alcohol. I can't stress it enough. The alcohol does not make you gain weight. It's what that alcohol makes you do that makes you gain weight, okay? We lose all inhibitions and we start to think that we're great. We could do whatever we want. We could eat whatever we want. And that is not the case. So just be careful. It's usually about that second drink. After the second drink, you're going for the third, it's going to hit you. I see it all the time. So just be aware of that, okay? You could have the best plan and you bring that into the equation and all plans are out the window. So really think about it. This is why I say plan, prepare, follow through, because when you do that, when you really do that, you know how you're going into each day. You're going to start with what do I want out of this vacation? I want to lose weight. I want to maintain. I want to maintain and enjoy myself. I definitely don't want to gain. When you know that, then you know how you're going to plan and prepare each day. And that's what you want to think about. Okay. So one more thing I want to add into this just to help you through your vacation or your staycation. Make sure you have your snacks on you. It's so important to pack them in your bag. Do not rely on being someplace where you're going to be able to get things because sometimes that's just not the case. You just don't get there or they don't have it. It's so easy to pack Skinny Pop. It's so easy to pack protein bars, a jar of peanut butter and some rice cakes, Cheerios, just things that you can throw in a bag, take on the plane or take in your car and you have them. And this way, if you're in a hotel at night and you get hungry, you have it available to you and you're still staying on program, okay? There's so many things, just be prepared. And when you are prepared, it's going to help you so much because like I said before, really no matter where you go, you can do egg whites, you can do cereal, you can do yogurts, you can do salads. Another thing, when you're at the pool and everyone's ordering nachos and snacks, or the beach, order a platter of vegetables and hummus, This way, a lot of times we're not even hungry, but everyone's eating, so you feel the need to snack. So at least you have something that you have that hand-to-mouth motion because that's a big part of it. Make sure you're drinking water throughout the day. Again, another tip, if you're not a big water drinker, use a tumbler with a straw. The hand-to-mouth motion, it makes all the difference. You will take in that water. That will fill you. You won't feel hungry. So good for you, hydrated in the sun, and it's so amazing for your skin. There's just so many reasons why you should be drinking water all day. Okay, so drink the water, order the vegetable platters, just so you have that hand-to-mouth motion. Remember, you don't have to be perfect when you're on vacation. You just want to be mindful. You want to do the right thing, and you want to know what your plan is so you can prepare for it and you can follow through with it, okay? That is really the key, and that's what you want to think about. Whatever you decide, whether it's a maintain or a weight loss day, know it beforehand so you can plan and prepare each day, okay? It's like a tongue twister, plan, prepare. But, okay, so that's what I want you to do, because if you do that, I promise you, you're going to have the best vacation. You're going to feel great throughout. And, that's the whole point of vacation. Vacation, of course, is to vacate your life. It's to vacate and do different. So we don't want you to feel over-restricted if that's not the mindset you want to be in, okay? Everyone is different. You know what you want when you're on vacation or what you can handle. But don't fool yourself into thinking like, I'm going to be 100% strict because I just want to, and knowing that you can't do that. Okay. I personally can do that most of the time A little harder when I'm with my entire family, but if it's just me and my husband, it's easier for me. He actually ends up eating less because he's with me. But when I'm with my kids and stuff, it's definitely harder. So I will plan for that when I'm with them, knowing that, okay, I'm going to have them around me. This is not going to be as easy when it's just myself and my husband. So that's what you have to think about. Like, think about who you're going to be around, what your challenges are going to be. And that's how you want to, go into your week and your day. You want to think about, okay, I know this is going to be a challenging week for me. I'm with my whole family. So I'm going to have a cheat meal or a cheat dessert or, a drink, whatever you're doing, whatever you go to, whatever you love to do, or know that your weaknesses, that's what you want to plan into your day. Okay? I think we covered it. I think you have a good idea of how to go into this week. And again, this is whether you're staycation or vacation, because even if you're staycation, the only thing with staycation is you will have these snacks at home and you'll have that preparedness at home, but you still have or off your schedule, so it's going to be a little harder. And as long as you plan and prepare, you'll be fine. One more thing I will put into this: make sure on vacation you are exercising. If you exercise every day, don't stop because you're on vacation. Get up a little early. It doesn't have to be every day, or maybe before dinner. That's another great thing to do. Make sure you're walking, plan activities with your family. Don't eat or just sit, because then you're going to think about eating. And a lot of times that downtime is what kills us. So just really think about your day. Think about what you want out of your vacation, your family time or your couple time or whatever you're doing, and plan for it, prepare for it, and follow through with it. You will come home. You will feel amazing. When you come home or after your staycation, you go on program, you go on your weight loss, you go back to what you're doing for a week, and then you weigh, okay? Trust me, do not come home or after the week of staying home, do not get on the scale if you know you have not been 100%. Mentally, it's going to challenge you. Just give yourself that time, give yourself a solid week on program, then weigh. You'll feel so much better, okay? Have a great one, everyone. Happy holiday if you're celebrating. Have a great vacation if you're going away. Have a great staycation if you're staying home. Much love, hope, health to you all. Kisses, hugs. I wish you the best, healthiest week and month.
Thanks for listening to Love to Live Healthy with Josephine Fitzpatrick. We hope you'll pass along our web address, innovationweightloss.com, to your friends and colleagues who are looking to lose weight by eating clean and living healthy. Be sure to check out our archives section on our website for previous podcasts. Join us next time for another edition of Love to Live Healthy with Josephine Fitzpatrick. The content in this podcast is not intended in any way as a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always seek the advice of your physician or other qualified healthcare provider with any questions you may have regarding weight loss or any medical condition or treatment, and before undertaking a new healthcare regimen. And never disregard professional medical advice or delay in seeking it because of something you have listened to on this podcast.